88 molars. It's my Quang impersonation. It was pretty bad. What's going on? Buck Cats, Cool Cats. I had to bring it back. Had to bring back the videos for this season. RIP 88 goals. We'll miss you. But bringing out the heat. Since West did team preview, we'll do a team preview. He had memes in his. Mine's just going to be so technical, it's going to bore you. And it's just to clear up the fact that Quang and Wagon are idiots and that I drafted a Grafai at round 5. I drafted a worse Pokemon in round 5, being Klefki. Bunch of fucking idiots. But we're going to start this off with, Amp! If you're watching this, I miss you, brother. Legends never die is the team. Legends never die. I miss it. But starting off, we were picked 9. I think. And we should not have been allowed to get this mon, but we did. Dragapult! Yay! He's broken, he's fast, he's physical, he's special, he sets screens, he does everything. I love him. He's so handsome. Yeah, I can't wait to absolutely nuke some shit. This. I've never gotten a chance to use it, so I'm very happy that I get to. It's part of our track team core, or our track team first 2 picks. It's got 142 base speed, which is me. I don't know how much that really does. I know that speeds a lot of things that we need to. Like, bundle is 136. That much. It gets up there, I think it's 421 max speed. I think the only thing that outspeeds is Zero Aura. Normally without a Scarf. Zero Aura is obviously E-Dex. But it also has very usable special attack. The big thing is it's gotta be specs to really do a lot off the special attack. Also physical with banded sets look good. Just gets a generally good move pool. It can be a trapper if you want it to be. Nothing really crazy other than like screens and stuff. Just hazards. It gets baton pass and U-turn, which is nice. And it gets Hydro and some strong special moves. Scarf it. Next up, we got Meowscarada. One of the 3 starters. I haven't used. This will be the second starter of this generation I've used. It's got 123 base speed, 110 base attack with Protean. And it's got Flower Trick, which is always crit move, which is apparently broken. 2 Shifus. Gets Dark Stab on stuff like Knockoff. Also gets Play Rough. Triple Axle now. It's got a very deep move pool along with Protein. And also gets Toxic Spikes and Spikes, which is cool. Nothing really crazy support-wise. And Spikes. Yeah, it doesn't really get much support moves. Just get like Charm and Fake Tears, which we maybe use, but probably not. Copycat, which could be fun. Possibly. But nothing crazy support-wise. It's just going to be here to nuke stuff. I know it's be best. Make sure we don't get out. Next up, we got our Blue Triangle. Boy. He is... I didn't think I was going to get him. I was in between him and Meowscarada at round 2. Glad it came back to me on it. Yeah, Shifu. We got Terra or Shifu Rapid. Base 130 attack, 100 defense. Terrible specials. Doesn't matter. We get our Aqua Jet, we get our Surging Strikes. Funny move. Great. 3 hit, always crit. 25 base each time. And moves like Trailblaze and Swords Dance now in Generation 9. It's fun. I've used Terra Dark. It's kind of the same thing, but not really. Water Stab. We get Iron Head and other things that we can attack fairies with, which is a big problem for this top 3. Ice Spinner, Reversal, Stone Edge, obviously. Good moves. Jabs. He's pretty cool. He's mainly just here to rock a Bandit or like a Protective Pad to roll. Or I guess Punching Glove. Surgeon Strike is Punching Gloveable. And just help break. Then Meowscarada and Pult are going to clean up. Next up, we had to add some bulk. Pixie, still really fast team to begin. Still, Pixie's base 95 or 95? Space 95 with 130 defense. Both of them. 75 HP. Stat. This is here. It gets screens. It gets status. It gets mystical power. Fun. It's a bunch of support moves that we need along with U-turn. It's here to take hits and let us pivot into one of the big three. So we got fucking LeBron, Chris Bosh, Aiden. Basically 2012 Miami Heat. Also gets stealth rocks. It's good. Our hazards game is really good until you look at our removal. Because right now we have two mons and we have four mons and we have spikes, toxic spikes, and stealth rocks. This also gets baton pass. It's trick, which is good. We need something to do that. Foul play, which will stop us from being very passive. Future sight, which is always good. Memento, which is also another pivot move. Next up, we got our second Terra Captain, Landorus Incarnate. I used this in Nat decks, but it was before DLCs. But 101 base speed, which is very good. We have Sheer Force Life Orb set, and we can Terra. There's not a lot in the game that wants to switch into a Terra Earth Power. The Terra Ground Earth Power. Or, if you want to switch it on that, you don't want to switch it on a Terra Santier Storm. We also get our secondary Stab with Flying. Also, Terra Grass can be very good on it. Terra Rock, if we want to run physical, which is a possibility. And then it gets Sludge Bomb, Psychic coverage, which is also good. It's just a fun mod. It really is, and it's hard to prep for Terra-wise. If you can get it out, get it in. Which we have great pivots that can get stuff in. Especially in the UC department. Everything so far is able to U-turn except... Unless it gets... I don't think it gets U. It does. So yeah, every single mod so far can U-turn, but yeah, they all can U-turn. I think three of them can baton pass. Fun, not useful when we have U-turn. Nothing blocks bug. Next up, we have our fortress. I didn't really want this mon, but we have our Fairy Dragon Steel Core in here, which whatever. I didn't really want this mon. I needed a rapid spinner just in case, because the defoggers were worse than rapid spinners in this situation. So, Fortress is here. It spins, it body presses, it sets hazards. It's got a Volt Switch. Yeah, moving on. Oh no! Oh well, I don't care to go back and do this. We have Rotom Heat. We needed it to be our Fairy Resist. It got Pain Split back with the DLC 2. Got Overheat, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. It's one of our 3 Fairy Resists on the team, but it's our only fantastic. With Heavy Duty Boots, it's great. It also gets Nasty Plot for stuff and Sword Power, which is fun. I've used it before, and I definitely know what to do with it. But I was also in that deck, so it was kind of hindered by playing the defog. And since I spoiled it, our next mon is Florges. It's here to wish, protect, bless. It's part of the Fairy Core. We need it to just sponge some special hits. Even though it may not resist Fairy, it's still a very good Fairy answer. Because it eats Moonblast. It just eats them for breakfast. And it's very good for that. Also, it's very good to wish into some of our frailer mons, and especially with Yuki. Oh, it's annoying with that. These two will create a very annoying core. Especially, you're not going to be able to break this team very easily, I would say. Those two. Also, just with Rotom here, it's so good into fairies. You look very weak, but next up is our Grafai. It's our Shadow Ball. It's our Ghost immunity. It's probably not coming. I was fine with these 8 mons. I was fine building a team out of that. It's got Prankster. It's got some other fun stuff that it can do. And here's a Fairy Resist, I guess, as well. It wasn't drafted in round 5. Quang, you asshole. Wagon, you asshole. You're idiots. Get a map. So free. Literally just go play Fortnite. Bad aim. Bad aim. But again, it's another U-turn mon. Knockoff. Just good. Taunt. Switcheroo. with Super Fang, which is another reason I wanted to pick it up. Super Fang's good, and it's got a decent arsenal of special or support moves for us. It also can do taunt. Or it can also do Sword Dance on Burden sets, which is probably not going to be great, but it's definitely an ability. And we also have Encore, which is very good and something that I was looking. It sucks to not have an Encore. It's nice to pick up Grafai. Still a couple roles that we wanted to get, was just I think a normal type is very important a lot, especially if like Spectre is allowed. Is I can't Terra though, so it's got Draining Kiss, Psychic, pulse. Grafai doesn't want to take a Psychic, but it can Encore it into something and go for it. Very good because Encore will go through. It, I might just. And last but not least, we have our funny mon. It's coming to one game max. I don't even know if the person that I'm playing that I think I would bring it to is even on my schedule. I can check real quick. Uh, it's a flying resist. End of story. That's why we have it. I think, yeah, there's some more useful mons, but it's funny and why not? There is no other mon that really does much for me. I think Rhydon was really the only other mon that I was considering in this role. Uh, yeah, it's not good. It's just a mon. I don't play the person that I think I would need this for. Kind of null and void. It's just here. It's here. It's a non-mon. But I maybe could use it once or twice. I'm not sure. It's probably not coming ever. It was just here for flying resist. I'll be honest. I needed one. The team is very flying weak. It's here as that, and it's not a good one. It's a very bad typing. If the flying type gets earthquake, we are screwed. But that's our team. It's a team of all time. Yippee! It's definitely better than the rain team. So I'm saying the top five will carry us a little bit, and hopefully we can get something done with it. You guys for watching. Shout out Wes from board. He told me to record my games too. I'll probably record them. And I miss you. Come back!